Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia and welcome to another fragrance review. Okay, so we have another fragrance by Valentino, another sample that I picked when I ordered my extra dose. So this one is Valentino L'Innocence de l'Air. I'm gonna put the name right here. I knew I was gonna kind of jack that up, but I know we know what it looks like, but I've never heard them actually say it. So this is the name for, correction or whatever the case may be. This one here is kind of funny because I was going to review this fragrance before I reviewed the last one from Valentino that I reviewed, which has become like slick a favorite of mine, even though I only have that sample and it is a very oud heavy fragrance. So I picked that one because I was like, this one I felt like I would review that one and I wasn't really a fan, okay, but I wore it anyways. And when I wore it, I was like, this really smells good on my body chemistry. So with this one, like I said, I skipped this one because when I smelled it, I was like, when I smelled both of them, I was like, these fragrances are not good. I expected so much from these fragrances because they're Valentino. So I'm expecting them to smell like good or like decent, like right off the bat. But that was not the case for me. But, like I said, when I reviewed the last one, it was oud heavy. I was ready to run away from it because it was oud heavy. This one, I ran away from it off the bat because I was like, this is not good. But something told me to wait because even though I'm like, this is not good, there was like something like nudging at me, like saying, but there is some goodness in it. So just wait. So here it is, weeks later, another week after what I reviewed that one last week. So a week or so after I reviewed that one, and we're finally reviewing this one. Now, when I sprayed this one on my hand again tonight, because it has been multiple times that I've sprayed this on, when I sprayed it on tonight, I was like, well, let me spray it on, and I'm just going to sit for a while and see what the fragrance does, if I can finally, like, really get to where I'm okay with the scent or anything, rather than just flat out no. So, I'm sitting there smelling it, and I'm like, there is something kind of familiar to this, but I don't really have anything that smells like this, but there's still like a good familiar scent that I'm getting from this. And the more I sit there, the more I'm like, wait a minute, I like this. Like, wait a minute, you guys, I was so ready to run away from this. And when it comes down to it, I actually like the fragrance. So let's talk about the notes and stuff so we can put two and two together on this one. Valentino, this fragrance is for women and men. The main accords are musky, floral, rose, powdery, and citrus. This was launched in 2024. It is a floral fragrance, like I said, for men and women. The top notes, according to Fragrantica, are green mandarin and angelica. Middle notes are ambrette, rose, and damask rose. Base notes are musk and pseudoral. Never heard of pseudoral before. So on Valentino's website, they have olfactory family, floral, rose, violet. Key notes are centifolia, rose, and green tangerine. Top note is superessence, green mandarin, Italy. Angelica seeds essence. Heart note, ambrette, Guatemala, absolute. Rose centifolia infusion, and rose damascena, absolute. Base note is musks, and pseudoral. So the notes on Valentino's website are very specific. But they do say the Italian garden interpreted by fresh and clean notes of centifolia rose blended with sparkly green tangerine from Calabria. Okay, so when I said there was something really familiar about this, and when I sat there and could really get a sense of the fragrance, that's what it is. It is a very clean fragrance, but it's so different. Normally clean fragrances are just like clean, and the notes around them are like, I was shocked that this has 2 different rose notes in it, and mandarin, angelica, like musks. I was shocked that this fragrance has the notes in it that it does, and it is still a clean fragrance. This is a unique fragrance to me because of the notes and because of the scent. Like to see what they say the notes are and to smell it, I was like, wow, when I actually looked the notes up, because I see when you read the notes, you wouldn't necessarily feel like, how is that a unisex fragrance? But oddly enough, it is. I can smell it. You guys, this smells good. If you're a clean girl, then this really may be your cup of tea. I really like this, and it's so crazy because I was telling y'all that I've had it sitting over there ready to run away from it, because I'm like, I don't know, it's something, but it just has to settle, and it does not take long to settle. And when I really wrapped my head around that it smells like a clean fragrance, I was like, okay. It just took a couple of seconds to get there. It is not like a strong mandarin or green or rose or musky fragrance. I'm blown away at the notes in comparison to what I actually smell. It smells good. I feel like it's unique in the overall sense of the fragrance because of like what I said the notes are and what I'm actually smelling. For mandarin to be the top note, I would have assumed that it would be a citrus forward fragrance, and it's not, or at least with open citrus. And okay, it does slightly open citrus. It opens citrus and musky. That is why I was ready to run away from it. I'm spraying it again. It opens citrus, musky, and green. So that's why I did not like it. Very green. That's why I did not like it when I first sprayed it, because I'm like, ugh. But I'm telling you guys, once this top layer of this angelica and mandarin goes away, that is so crazy. They smell like 2 completely different fragrances. That is so crazy. If I was to spray these on your arm, like spray this one how I sprayed this one and let it sit for a while, and then spray you again, spray this one and let it sit for a while, and not allow you to smell it, and then spray this one and then spray it immediately again and let you smell it right then, and then smell the other one, you would think they were 2 different scents, and they are not. Like, they are the same. They are the same scent. It's just this one is the newer spray, so it is definitely opening up green, and this smells clean. It is so crazy. That is so crazy. I do not like the opening of it. I haven't liked the opening of it. That's why until tonight I didn't realize that I actually liked the fragrance, because the other times that I sprayed it, smelled it, was like ew, and then it's right before I was getting in the shower, so I didn't give the scent time to actually settle like I did tonight. I purposely sprayed it and sat down and I was reading, and so I gave a chance to settle. And as I'm sitting there and I keep sniffing it, and I'm like, oh wow, that smells good. I like that. And now when I'm sitting here smelling it over here, it's like, okay, this is what I was smelling the other times when I was spraying it and getting in the shower. This is why I kept saying, oh, I don't like that. When I do this review, I'm gonna go in there and I'm not gonna like the fragrance. Just I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna let them know I don't like it, and that's gonna no. This is why we have to spray them and let them settle to see what our natural body chemistry will do for the fragrance, because I know better. I need to stop spraying and getting in the shower, but it's like kind of a habit, because it's like I told y'all before, if I spray it and I don't like it, it doesn't really matter because I'm about to shower and wipe it right off. I need to spray it and kind of like I did, spray it and sit around and do something. But as soon as I get home, it's funny because I'm the type of person that's, if I'm gone somewhere, if I've been out and about, the second I get home, I am in the shower. I have always been that way. Like, don't stop and go. Don't stop and go to the shower. That is, see, now it's starting to settle and it's coming into the scent. But yeah, that's why it's hard for me to not do that, because I hop out of the car, kick my shoes off at that back door, and I am taking clothes off as I'm going through the house, going to the shower. So when I would come here, spray it on, I didn't give it time to settle, because I would come here, spray it on, see if I like it. At first sniff, this one I didn't, and then I will go get in the shower and I'm wiping it right off. But once it settles, it's pretty. But this is one of those that I would have to be like, well, do you want to put it on and smell the scent of not liking it at first and then have to wait for it to settle? That's the hard thing about this, because I don't like the opening. I wouldn't want to smell like the opening because of how it is citrus and green, and that's not my scent profile. So I wouldn't want to smell the opening, but once it settles, I love it. Okay, you guys, that is the end of this review. I hope you guys enjoy, as always. Before you leave, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Actually, subscribe, you guys. Come on. It's not gonna hurt, and it's free. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.